form might not be there at the moment, but the talent certainly hasn't ebbed away. And Shaun Edwards is going to learn an awful lot from having such an experienced and so well connected within Porsche driver in his team alongside him. And what a great benchmark as well for a young guy like Shaun. I mean, Shaun's made his own mark here. He's won races. Very, very impressive course at Silverstone. Was it 2 years ago now? But yeah, to have a guy like Sasha in the team, really good. In terms of driving, and actually in terms of just life as well, because there's, you know, so much enjoyment of what he does in his racing. And again, Duncan Heisman in the middle of this battle. He's right behind Sebastian Bleekemolen. And in fact, started right in front of him on the grid, didn't he? So Bleekemolen's picked up a row on Duncan Heisman. And Tim Bridgman started 2 rows behind them, so he's really had a good start to 3 laps in now. Oh, and Heisman's having trouble slowing the car down. That's his main problem. Bridgman down the inside, can't quite find the grip on the outside. And oh, it's all getting very close. Heisman hanging on the inside, Bridgman on the outside. Seyfarth there, so too is Maassen. Oh, and more contact, and that is Al-Ghazaibi with the bright yellow stripes, yellow, red and blue stripes, and diving down the inside. Which are the 2 Polish cars? That is 9, Robert Lucas. So Lucas making a late change of direction and unsurprisingly catching the man in front of him entirely unawares. Fahad Al-Ghazaibi. Looking back at Sasha Maassen again, replay here of all the toings and froings. Very close indeed. We didn't see this bit, did we? Maassen just about to lose a place, didn't quite though. There's Tim Bridgman, and again, still right behind him, car number 14, Jan Seyfarth. Sebastian Bleekemolen, Patrick Heisman. This is the battle just outside the top 8. So 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, all together. Quick pause, we'll be back. Race leader René Rast romping away here in Bahrain. 6 laps to go, including the one they've just started. Jeroen Bleekemolen, the champion, in second. Stefan Rosina, Nick Tandy and Norbert Siedler. Then Matt Halliday and Alessandro Zampedri. Then everyone else led by Sebastian Bleekemolen. The black car, Patrick Heisman, under pressure once more from Tim Bridgman with the yellow highlights on the Parker Racing car. Then Jan Seyfarth, who got clattered out of the top 6 position in the first corner. He's the car with the bumper flapping. Then Sasha Maassen. Then I've run out of who's behind them, but that's the next 6 anyway. Bleekemolen just keeping himself out of harm's reach. Heisman really, I think, the stopper in the bottle here, and he's what makes this such an entertaining gaggle of cars, because Bridgman's trying to get by him, Seyfarth trying to get by Bridgman, Maassen trying to get on terms with all of them. It's a long, snaking, snarling queue of Porsches. Hummer, not a Hummer, that was a Lamborghini LM002 or whatever, it was climbing the hill. So Heisman 9th, Bridgman, Seyfarth, Maassen. That's Al Khalifa, he's the next one behind. Okay, in 13th place. Ooh, Massa makes up a place on Jan Seyfarth. That was a good move by Massa. I didn't see that coming. Certain Seyfarth didn't either. William Langhorne with Shaun Edwards behind him down towards the tail of the field. Niall Breen punted out, and Siso Kunil out as well. He's the man that did that damage to the back of Jan Seyfarth's car. And again, Heisman in the black Tudor Watches car, really under pressure from Tim Bridgman. Excellent showing from rookie Bridgman here, and also, of course, from rookie Tandy, who's still lying in 4th place, just gone out of our view. Good battle here, though. Now then, Heisman starting to look at attacking Bleekemolen. Bridgman continuing to look at attacking Heisman. These 3 just a couple of car lengths ahead of Maassen, who's been attacked from behind by Jan Seyfarth, who didn't like losing that place. Jan Seyfarth, who took 3rd place away from Nick Tandy in the last couple of laps of yesterday's race, smoking around the outside, Tim Bridgman. not giving up at all here, really working aggressively. See him working hard at the wheel. Heisman checks the mirror again, checks the mirror again. Bridgman angling for a pass here. Heisman goes inside to block the line, but Bridgman's on the clean side of the track. Heisman comes back, gets it slowed down into the final corner, and onto the straight they go, but Bridgman's perfectly placed. He's getting a great toe. He's going to have to go very far right or cut back to his left. And left it is. I think Heisman's done enough to guard the inside line. The track has been used there enough this morning. It'll be clean enough to hold the line. Bridgman goes around the outside. That's great racing. Heisman gives him room. Bridgman takes the place. Well done by both guys. Bumps over the curb for Heisman. Now he's got Masson. Sascha Masson is all over the back of him and coming alongside Sascha Masson as well on the right-hand side. Left-hand side of your picture now is Jan Seyfarth. Masson out on the outside in the yellow car. We cut on board with Seyfarth, and positions remain as they were, but for a moment looked like Jan Seyfarth was picking something up. Let's enjoy this from the onboard camera. Frustratingly nadgery section of track, isn't it? And if it's like that in a Super Cup car, can you imagine how frustrating that is in a Formula One car, where you might feel as you might as well switch the engine off and cruise downhill. Nonetheless, Sebastian Bleekemolen is now has now just pulled away a little bit in the Hardest Plaza Team Bleekemolen car. But with those yellow highlights, Tim Bridgman is running him down, isn't he? Bridgman has got the speed, no question about it. He's escaped Heisman and he has ticked that box. He's now on to the next one on the agenda. So René Rast still leads from Jeroen Bleekemolen. Well, Heisman no longer in front of Bridgman. He was at the line by 78 hundredths, but that's all gone. And the 3/10 back to Masson, that's all gone as well. Masson's on the inside of Heisman. Oh, and that's a great move. Look at that. Masson just drove around the inside and then around the outside. Fantastic stuff from him. And here comes Jan Seyfarth. Heisman is having trouble getting the car where he wants it this weekend. Don't think he's too old and can't drive. Never make that mistake. He's just not quite got the setup he wants. Very late deal came together to run with Conrad Motorsport. He's got the support of Tudor Watches as well, Porsche's partner in timing, but just not quite right this opening race weekend. And nonetheless, Jan Seyfarth, who was on the podium yesterday, struggling to get by him, but Bridgman's gone, Masson gone as well. What is it with Heisman? Is he getting the car stopped well enough? Barely. Whoa, and right into the back of Seyfarth, just almost. Goes, whoever is it? Oh, it's Al Khalifa, isn't it? Yes. And in fact, he's not alone either, because closing up behind them is Gimaziak in the second of the Polish team cars. Verva Racing, running one car for Robert Lucas and one for Kuba Gimaziak. Apologies to all our Polish viewers. Well, Bleekemolen really holding this little queue up still. Bridgman's right with him, and Masson now has really got something to play with under his belt. Not quite sure what was up with the car in the opening couple of laps, but by gum, it's quick now. Not seeing anything of the leaders. So René Rast is still running away out front. There's not much racing going on. Well, there's plenty of racing going on, but not much danger of an overtake going on there at the moment. However, here there definitely is. Bridgman looking very racy. Masson even more so, cuts to the inside. Look, every corner is an opportunity for Sascha Masson. Guy of his experience, or the experience of Patrick Heisman, give him a half-decent car, and they're very decent indeed. Rast, Bleekemolen, Rosini, your podium. Tandy fourth in race one, looks like fourth again. Bridgman down the inside of Bleekemolen. Bleekemolen's got the drive on the exit. That was good stuff though, and Bridgman now defending hard from Sascha Masson. That's going to put him a little offline into corner, well, 14-20 it is now on the new lineup.